Hi, and welcome to another book outlet haul. So Boxing Day came, and of course, Book Outlet has some really good deals that I couldn't, pass those up. So in this haul, I also have some books that I got for Christmas. So let's just get to it. So first I'm going to start with something that's not really a book, but a calendar called My Perfectly Imperfect Life, a Year of Mindfulness. I just thought this was really interesting. It has these little, inspirational phrases on it. And it comes with stickers and like these little postcard things. And I just thought, to keep better track of things, why not? And it was really cute, so. Another one, so I'm going to start with the books, another one. I'm going to start with the books now. So first is one that I bought myself while looking for some gifts for other people. Of course, I bought for myself. So it is a collection of Bram Stoker short stories, horror stories. So this is a collection called Gothic Fantasy, and it seems like there's a few books like these that have like the same design, because there was one next to it that was like a sci-fi alien collection, but I'm not really into sci-fi, so I let that go. But it's so pretty, and I have not read Dracula yet, although it is in my TBR. But I'm pretty sure that I will like it. I'm pretty sure I'll enjoy these as well. I really like Gothic tales and things that have been written in like a Victorian era or so, things like that I just find really interesting. So I'm looking forward to getting to this eventually. This might be something that I just read like one story a night or something like that, although I'm not really sure how long they are, but yeah. Another one is another book I have here is a gift for Christmas from my stepsister and her boyfriend. It is called Along Came a Spider by James Patterson, which is, I guess, the first book in the Alex Cross series, which I'm guessing is the detective's name. I'm not a huge fan of James Patterson, but I do like mysteries and thrillers, so I think this will be interesting. I think there was also a movie that was based on this that came out a while ago, although I don't really remember it. So I'll probably get to this eventually, and I find that these kind of books I do tend to go through pretty quickly, so. Another book that was a gift is from my brother, and it's called Alice Isn't Dead by Joseph Fink. Like I said, I like mysteries, and this is one of those. It does seem to be one that I'll find intriguing, so I am looking forward to getting to it eventually. And like, look at this. This is pretty cool as well. And this is going to look pretty cool on my bookshelf as well. So, one I also bought myself during the holiday was An Unwanted Guest by Shari LaPena. I'm sorry if that's incorrect, but this one is probably going to be my next read. I'm really looking forward to this. This is right on my alley. Like I like the slasher type films, or people stuck in a house and trying to figure out who the killer is, and so yeah, I am really looking forward to this. So. This one I'm not too sure about. I do like historical type novels, but I'm not sure how this one's gonna go, although it just seemed to be written does look really interesting. But it's called Lincoln in the Bardo by George Saunders. This is a lot of good reviews, and it seems to be well liked by people, so I think I'm going to enjoy it. And I have read a couple things on LinkedIn and seen a movie about him, and he's very interesting. So yeah, I think I'm going to enjoy this, and I'm not really sure when we get to it, but it'll happen eventually. This one I have no clue about. It's called The House of Small Shadows by Adam Neville. I think it was like about $4 or so. Does say on it, the British Fantasy Award winner for the best horror novel of the year. So I guess that says something. Hopefully I'll like it, because it looks like he has some other books as well that I could find interesting. So, and I always like, you know, the haunted house kind of settings. So. And staying along the horror theme, I have this Christine by Stephen King. I'm a huge fan of Stephen King. I have quite a few of his books. I recently read Elevation by him, which I really enjoyed. It's like the short story set in the Castle Rock universe. So I really enjoyed that, and I am looking forward to getting to this, although I will admit I did not realize it was this long. I should have known though, because it's Stephen King, and his books are always like bricks. But if you look inside here, like the writing is, you know, the way the pages are set up, it looks like it will be pretty easy to read, although I say that now, we will see. Next I have here, Behind Her Eyes by Sarah Pinborough. I think most people have heard of this one. Like I said, I like mysteries and thrillers, so I'm not going to read the back of this one though, because I find that with these ones it's better just to kind of just jump into it, so you don't have, you know, any preconceived ideas. So yeah. Next I have totally different end of the spectrum, but a romance kind of slice of life book. I believe it's called The Unexpected Everything, by Morgan Matson. I've seen this book around on BookTube as well as like in bookstores, and I've always been like pretty close to buying it, but I've been like, you know, romance isn't really a big thing for me. I have read a few, and some of them I really enjoy, especially ones like by Jennifer Weiner or Rainbow Rowell. But, you know, this looks interesting, and look how cute this cover is. Like, I love the wraparound. Next is The Rest of Us Just Live Here by Patrick Ness. I've heard good things about this one as well. Basically about ordinary people living their lives as like these superheroes fight the villains around them. So basically like set in the Avengers universe, and the point of view from the citizens watching it happen. So I'm looking forward to this, and I love this little quote on here. Sometimes you have to find the extraordinary in the ordinary, which is, you know, pretty good for life in general. So yeah, I'm not sure when I'll get to this, but hopefully pretty soon. Next is a book I had on my Kindle, but unfortunately my Kindle has broken. And it is And I Darken by Kirsten White. I think I read the first chapter on this. It does seem interesting. I always found Vlad the Impaler an intriguing figure, and so this, from the perspective of a female, seems like it would be right up my alley. So, but I do think this is in a series, which I'm not quite sure about right now if I want to read a series, so this might be a while before I get to it. But also, how awesome is this cover? I love this cover. Just ignore that sticker, but and the purple and everything, yeah, it's pretty awesome. So. And lastly, I have here Sometimes I Lie by Alice Feeney. I've heard pretty good things about this as well, and I'm pretty excited about how short it is. So, but like I said, this is one that I'm not going to really read what it's about because, you know, also because it's so short, I think it's better just to read it and be surprised. So, currently I'm reading Queen of Air and Darkness by Cassandra Clare. I'm close to being finished. I have about like 185 pages left. Most people are probably aware, it's in the Mortal Instruments series, which I was going to kind of drop. I wasn't going to continue with the Dark Artifices because, I don't know, I found like I was just not really into the kind of this universe anymore. But then I started Lady Midnight, and then I was in it again. So, and this book has been pretty good. I've enjoyed it. Maybe I will do some kind of review on it when I've finished, but which is hopefully soon. I feel like I've been reading it for a while because I did take a break around Christmas because I went to see my dad in Edmonton, and I was like, I didn't want to take this break of a book, so I ended up taking this book called One Day in December, which was okay. You know, it was good to read during that time. So yeah, so that is it for this haul. Hopefully someone out there enjoyed it, and I can keep track of my books this way because I'm ending up with a bit of a TBR, so I should probably stop with the buying of the books and just get through the ones that I have here. I know that's not going to happen though. So anyway, that's all I have for today. Alright, so have a good day, night, whatever.